I recently read Of Candy and Betrayal by Jackola. I've seen this book all over TikTok. I went into it really wanting to love it, but unfortunately, it was quite the opposite. This story is a spicy and dark retelling of Hansel and Gretel, and as always, check your trigger warnings. This story follows Hunter and his stepsister Gemma, who after being abandoned by Hunter's father in the woods, they stumble upon a witch and her two sons. They both escape, completely unaware of each other's survival, and years later, the step-siblings reunite, and Gemma is no longer the annoying stepsister that Hunter remembers her to be. Gemma is then offered a quest from one of the witch's sons, and they both set off to find the stones of the cursed witches, and spoiler alert, have lots and lots of sex. Lots of sex. First off, I am all for a spicy book. I am all for the smut when I read. However, this was just a little too in your face, and it felt so unnecessary. It had me considering DNF'ing the book more than once, which I really didn't want to do, so I pushed through it and I finished it. But in my opinion, the sex was so constant that it took away from the plot of the story, and it made it really difficult to connect with the characters. But I feel like with a good balance of the plot and the spice, this could have been a really solid retelling. With that being said, I would still look forward to reading this author's next book, but as for this one, it just wasn't for me.